Hello everyone, so you want to be a millionaire? Awesome. But is it realistic in this crazy economy? Don't you need a high-paying job or a winning lottery ticket? Well, I have got good news for you. You can become a millionaire, even when inflation is through the roof and the stock market feels more unstable than that rickety roller coaster at your local state fair. Here are some tips to help you become a millionaire. Stay away from debt. There's this idea floating around our culture that you have to take big risks to become wealthy. People think you have to take out business loans and open up lines of credit to get ahead, and they justify it by calling it leverage, which is just a fancy word for borrowing money and getting into debt. But here's the thing, debt is quicksand to your financial dreams. Every time you buy something on credit or take out a loan, you dig a deeper hole for yourself to climb out of. That money, plus interest, you're sending to lenders is money you could be putting toward your future. Folks who went on to become millionaires figured this out a long time ago. They didn't want their most valuable wealth-building tool, their income, tied up in stupid payments every month. Save 15% of your income, or more. The personal savings rate is the percentage of income left over after people spend money and pay taxes. That rate dropped to 2.3% in October 2022, according to data from the Bureau of Economic Analysis. The bottom line is this: if you want to become a millionaire, avoid debt at all costs. You should consider putting away at least 20% of your income towards savings, which includes retirement and money you may need for a rainy day. Exactly how much should you save? Although there's no correct answer here, most financial planners say that, depending on your age, you should save at least 15% of your annual gross income if you're aiming for a nest egg for retirement. This figure may sound unattainable for many, but in reality, it's not. Suppose your employer matches contributions of up to 6% of your salary, you need to save only 9%. Make more money. Granted, this is easier said than done. If you don't make enough to stash 15% of your income, it will be difficult to become a millionaire. But you do have a few options available to you, such as asking for a pay increase, working extra hours, getting a second job, getting training to increase your earnings potential. Additional training pays off the most in the long run. Let's say you're a licensed practical nurse, LPN. The median income is $48,070 per year in 2021. Registered nurses, on the other hand, earn about $77,600 a year, almost $30,000 more. Of course, it takes 1 to 3 years longer to become an RN. But that extra money every year can really help you reach your financial goals, especially if one of them is to become a millionaire. Cut unnecessary expenses. As you work toward becoming a millionaire, make sure you're spending your money on purpose, and with a purpose. More than 9 out of 10 millionaires say they live on less than they make and stick to the budgets they create each month. And get this, we found that 93% of millionaires still use coupons when they shop. 6. So despite what you might have seen on some television show or heard on cable news, the average millionaire lives a modest life. They don't waste their money on junk and things they can't afford. Instead, they find ways to cut spending so they can save more for the future. Small sacrifices can lead to big results over time. So, take some time to go over your expenses and compare budgets from previous months. Where are you leaking money? Don't give in to lifestyle inflation. Lifestyle inflation happens when you spend more money just because you have more to spend. Say you live in a comfortable apartment in a great location for $1,000 a month. You get a raise at work and move to a better apartment that costs $1,500 a month. Did you really need to move? If you want to become a millionaire, resist the urge to give in to lifestyle inflation. Instead of spending more, just because you can, save and invest more. You'll reach your financial goals a lot faster. Keep your millionaire goal front and center. The steps to becoming a millionaire are the opposite of how most people act, which means you'll see friends and family going places, doing things, and buying stuff. And if you spend too much time focusing on what they're doing, you could be in big trouble with your own money. Almost half, 49%, of millennials say they're influenced by social media to spend their money. That means they're letting someone else's highlight reel on their social media feed decide how they spend their own money. No thanks. Don't get sucked into comparison culture. fight tooth and nail against it. Let's just be real here. It's time to stop buying stuff we can't afford to impress people we don't even like. Millionaires didn't get where they are by playing the comparison game. Nope. Only 7% of them feel any pressure to keep up with their friends and families when it comes to spending. Instead, they stay focused on their own goals and don't worry about what other people are thinking or doing. Instead of obsessing over what you don't have, focus on stuff that really matters: family and friends, your church, your career goals, the legacy you'll leave your children. Those will bring you much greater joy than a brand new car or a destination vacation ever could. That's all. I hope this video was helpful to you. Please don't forget to click like and subscribe to the channel.